horizontal thing, but now I got it here. Let me go ahead and get this set. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. Ooh, want to get up here and talk a little bit. We got some wild stuff going on today in the world. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but the world is crazy. The United States is crazy right now. I saw police officers, almost every single police officer last night, they drew guns on two suspects that they thought GTA stole some vehicles. Looks like one person, they actually put his handcuffs in the front. They were talking to him very nice. One person, it was like it was him, but they were allowing him to do some things when they were speaking to him. So it kind of looks like he may have been an informant also, or he was like, hey man, I'm gonna give somebody up in order for him to be on the up and up. All right, so that was crazy last night. But what's up, TFT? What's up, TFT? I want to talk about this. I was on the radio, right? And I was listening to the ad, and it said that for $59 you can now purchase a star in the galaxy. You can purchase your own star for $59, and you can copyright your star. Okay, and you can pass it on to whoever after you're gone and everything. Okay, people are actually purchasing stars up in space for their own. Now, I don't know what happens if, let's say, your star burns out of gas. I don't know, and I don't know who is really going to get a telescope and to look up there and to say, hey, that's my star. Each star can be copyrighted, which means that when you look up there at a star, someone can say, hey, that's my star. You can get sued for possibly, I'm guessing, shooting the sky. And if someone's star is in your picture, they can sue you for copyrights. I mean, what if you have a YouTube channel where you stargaze, you look up there? What if other stars are inside your stream and you get a copyright violation because there's a star up there and you didn't know that the star was David Hasselhoff's star? I would like to know, what does owning a star do for you? What will owning a star do for you? Now, I know that you can name a highway after yourself or name it after someone. You can do things like that, or you can purchase certain streets in certain areas. You can purchase an actual street. But a star, people are so thirsty to be different. But this lets you know how crazy, and it's the US copyright. Okay, it's a US copyright. It's a US. This is how greedy the United States is to make money. That they're selling stars in the solar system. Now, it's a United States copyright. What if someone in Canada, what if they have, you can purchase a star? What if you purchase the same star? Does that US copyright, protect it from anyone that literally wants to buy your star? Can you buy the sun? Can you purchase the sun for $59? If you can purchase the sun, it might be worth it. But I don't think the sun would be $59, because every other star they say is worth $59. Now, if you think I'm playing about this, go type up on your search engine right now, purchasing a star for $59. It's actually real. You can purchase a star. It's real. Come on now. Come on now. I've heard of a lot of things that you can purchase for yourself, but a star, it might be cool if you're a kid in elementary school or science class and you want to show off, or you want to let the teacher know, or in high school. Hey, teacher, they ask you, well, anything new happened over the summer? Well, yeah, my parents bought me a star in the galaxy. Huh? Yeah, my parents spent $59 and I own the star. I own one of the stars on Orion's belt. How much did that star cost? $59. Here's the paperwork. It's copyright to me. You can purchase stars in the United States of America, people, for yourself. When you purchase your star, I don't know if they have a book so everyone can see everyone's star on the name, but you can actually look at the copyrights and see, who has the star. But do they have a book, like an almanac of people who purchase stars? I would like to see how many stars are like Scientologists. I want to see, does Tom Cruise own a whole slew of stars? Now, we ain't talking about stars on Hollywood, people, the Walk of Fame. We're talking about actual stars in the galaxy. The U.S. and our money-hungry, greedy selves, we sell everything. Most of all our land is sold to China. Now, they say that to have your own country, it has to be settled in a place for over 20 years, flag up high and everything, right? On the land. And then that's your country. That land is yours. Since we sell all our land to China, what if China just says this land is China? The U.S., we sell everything. Everything is about money here. We're selling stars in the galaxy for $59.99. What is the benefits of having a star? Don't know. Maybe you're a young dude, you're trying to show off, or you're trying to win a date with a girl or something, and you purchase a star. What if you get engaged or something and you say, oh, babe, look, we got engaged, well, you propose, and then she does, he or she, they, them, whoever else it is, a tree, an ant, everything is legal now. After they say yes or I do, you say, look, I got one more surprise. Look up in the sky. You see that one right there? Not the one that shines the brightest, the one to the left. That's our star. I proposed under our star. I guess that's a good benefit, but what else can you do with a star? Can the star earn money over time? If the star can earn money over time, I, myself, may purchase a star. If you purchase one of these stars up in the galaxy for $59.99, does that put you in like a different group of people? I thought it was just ridiculous that you can purchase a star in the galaxy now for $59.99. Look it up, people. It's real. Type it up. Type up, how can I purchase a star in the galaxy? You can purchase one and put your name on it for $59.99. The U.S. is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, if you ever heard of this, put a 1 up there in the chat. If not, you ain't never heard of it. I heard about it I was on AM radio. You hear everything on AM radio. Cars for Kids, all that stuff. And you can actually do it. They done sock Roy in the back of the head. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures that he put on up, and he said someone went back there. I'll just hop in on that really quick since you typed that one on in. Roy said that he was upset because someone did something or they didn't like it in the store, and he came back in. I wonder, we all know Roy, I wonder if he was the one that did that, and the guy came back and attacked him. And why didn't he attack anyone else? It's wrong to get attacked. It is dead wrong, but you know, you can't weigh out and throw out the fact that his mouth like this, he got fired for going off on a customer, and he tried to keep the change, and the husband had to say, where's my change? So anything is possible. He said they found nothing wrong. Roy's never been hit like that. He's a big guy. Obviously, he's been doing most of the punching in the bars or when he was a bouncer, but he got hit in the back of the head. That does hurt. I've been hit back there. He's concussed. He has a concussion. So it looks like a mild one, but he has a concussion, which, you know, I'm gonna let you guys know from my background. That's why the lights and everything is bugging him really bad right now, because he's concussed. And all the way right, stay away from looking at the bright screen and doing all that stuff. All the way right for Roy to go ahead and do all that. But people, I will just tell you, keep your mouth shut. People out there will go ahead and do something. You know, he said that it was someone that was upset with, the way that they were treated inside the store. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's up there talking, and you know, he's up. But while he's on this break, while Roy is on this break, I hope that he understands that the drama that he's telling people to not be involved in, he does it nonstop, and he will not stop. And it is what it is. And he comes out and does these speeches and these pep talks to show people that, hey, just ignore it. Don't do this, don't do that, just do all this other stuff, just to seem like he's on the up and up. And that's what you should do. But then the very next day, he'll be on the down and down and going off on someone, or do what he did to me. He allowed a white racist to use the N-word all in front of me, and I couldn't even say it once. Pretty much got kicked off a panel. You know, he does things like that. So riding the fence on what you believe in, you should not do. But at the same time, like he says, it is what it is. And people, he's not the first person to say dead ass. That's been on for like 100 years. He's not the only person to say dead ass. He is not. But I'm glad he's okay. No one should be assaulted. He got hit in the back of the head. He had the marks there. He didn't get knocked out. Like he said, when he sees this guy, he knows who he is. He's probably going to give him an eye jammy and a knuckle sandwich. He should just call the police, because he might hurt the guy. He said it might be a transient or someone else like that. So don't hurt the guy, Roy. Just do what you got to do, or just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Now, Roy, you might on this break might want to purchase one of the stars for $59.99. If you guys don't know, you can purchase one of the stars in the galaxy for $59.99. You can do it. Okay, you can do it. I saw it. It's true, and it's a U.S. copyright. I don't know how much money it makes you. I don't know if it's transferable to people, but I know you can buy a star. I don't know. You know, I'm pretty sure you can name your star. So it might be a good thing to do. I might buy a star. I have an update. A lot of you guys don't know, I am a gig worker, and I signed up for a brand new app, and it's called Hungry Panda. Hungry Panda, it's a small app, but it's in major metropolitan areas around the United States. It's an Asian cuisine app. Majority of the apps are mom and pop stores. There is no English at all. I've been watching people like China Mac and other people go and people doing food reviews. They go to the Asian places in LA and all in Orange County, all over the place, and the Hungry Panda sign is there. I have signed up. My background is clear. Everything is all the way there. I'm going to be doing videos of the experience of Hungry Panda. Since you are primarily going to be delivering to Asian homes, but I know everyone eats Asian food, you will be delivering to Asian homes, and we know that a lot of people come here to live in the United States, so they're going to bring their customs. I'm going to be exploring how the people tip. I'm going to be exploring how the customer service is in the restaurant. I'm going to be going over barriers. I'm not going to be able to speak the language in some cases, but I can understand some Vietnamese, Tagalog with the Filipinos, and some Korean. So the hellos and things like that, but outside of that, I'm not going to know anything. So I'm going to be filming me go through the barriers of this. I'm going to be showcasing this new app that I'm surprised that there's many content creators out there. They have not done this. I'm one of a few black people that are on this app. So it's going to be interesting to see the interactions from myself and the staff and the owners. And at the same time, you'll be seeing me actually learn how to communicate with some of these places with their languages. So Hungry Panda, I did the onboarding, I took the test and everything. Excuse me, I am all the way good. So I have now signed up for Hungry Panda, an Asian cuisine app where it's primarily Asian. Now, right now it says that in the area that I want to go and do it in, it's a surge of anywhere from $250 to $350 on DoorDash. You would call that a peak pay. Or on Uber it's a boost, but they got a boost from $2.50 to $3.50 per order that you do in those zones. So that's pretty good there. I'm gonna be looking at the tipping and everything else there, and then break that app down, compare it to DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and every other app that we do have out there. So that is going to be interesting. I am the only content creator on YouTube pretty much that I have found, that I have searched, that is going to be doing Hungry Panda content. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and join on, but I'm going to be one of the ones doing it. Some people say, well, why are you going to do that? No one knows about it. That's why. No one knows about it. It's new. It's not all over the place. And in the gig community, there's no one that's even in that lane of Hungry Panda trying to explain the differences with the cultures and everything on how that works. So I signed up for Hungry Panda. It's in my area, it's in Los Angeles, it's in Orange County, it's possibly in San Diego, but it's around the United States. So that content is coming on. Well, yeah, I know it's not new, but it's new enough. It's new enough that there's no one even doing the content on it. So it's gonna be very interesting to communicate with the yeah, Sam Lee. Exactly. TFT, exactly. I told Sam Lee that I signed up because I saw him do it, and I saw the other people. Exactly, TFT, you were all the way there. Already spoke to Sam about 3 days ago. Let him know. Yeah. And it was kind of strange because Sam never really gave a lot of detail on it. He just said that the orders aren't like this or like that. So it made me kind of curious. So now I'm doing it. So I already let Sam know a few days ago, but as American people on YouTube, that's not Chinese or Sam, I'm going to be doing it. And hopefully you guys like that content. And by the way it looks, I might be doing food reviews for some of these places also. It's gonna be good. I know in Irvine out there in Orange County, it's in Orange County, the whole county, Vietnamese and everything is out there. But Irvine specifically, there's a bunch. Garden Grove, Anaheim, there's a lot of Asians. So we got Buena Park. They're all over the place. Tustin, they're all over the place. So it's gonna be a good experience, good thing. Content creators, especially in the gig world, and you're doing these things, you got to look into some of these things because this could be a real money maker in the area. Primarily because you can't go to Panda Express and get traditional Chinese food. You can't go get authentic and pure. I'm talking about the ethnic side of that stuff. So you got to go through Hungry Panda to search that stuff out and then go get it. And I'll be doing videos for it. I'm all the way on board with it. So that's that. Now I want to talk about this Make America Great Again. The MAGA, M-A-G-A, Make America Great Again. We got a lot of people that speak, and they say, I heard one person say the Make America Great Again was good in 2016 because it was spearheading, it was new and everything. Making America Great is never gonna die. It's never gonna go old. Okay? Making America Great Again is never gonna go old. Because first of all, You got to think, what greatness did we lose from America? There's a lot that we cannot bring back that you would say will make America great again, like having gas $1.50. 1997, 98, gas was 98 cents to $1.01. That would make, let's make America great, like great again. Like, what part of making America great are we supposed to be doing? Are we talking about let's make America great so that black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people can all get along? Are we going to make it so that all these different ethnic groups can get the same rates on buying homes? Are we going to make America great again to where we have a prayer in school again? Are we going to make America great again to where the cafeteria food was actually good, to where you can send your kids to school and the food is good and they got a good hot meal in the morning for breakfast, and the lunch lady was damn near like your mom, and the teachers actually cared, and your education really showed because of what you put in, you were able to bring out to our society and you were able to contribute? Are we talking about let's make America great again like that? Or are we talking about let's make America great again, but saying that we want to have America, everyone make money? Or can we have America be great again by saying that only this population of people can make money? I know that right now they want to just do out with the middle class, and that's been going on for a long time. Do out with the middle class. Because like KRS-One said, what does the rich versus poor really mean? Psychologically, it means you got to pick your team. They say the rich get richer because their mind's already rich. The poor stays poor because their mind can't switch. He says from the ghetto, let go. It's not a lie, you see. He said that hip hop can build its own secret society because hip hop is unified. And that unification of how the hip hop market is, everyone gets along. There's different races and everything else. But really, KRS-One, he let you know the rich versus poor. Now, growing up, they said the middle class, even though, they're trying to take us away, that drives America. The middle class, people that order and have the milkman come and drop the milk on the front door. The sparklet water guy comes and knocks on your door and says hi. He knows your family. He says, tell the family hello. Are we going to make America great again by having police officers actually walk the beat, get involved with their communities, get all the way involved so that people are not afraid of the police? They actually get along. Or do they mean let's make America great again and have it segregated? There's a lot of people that say making America great again, segregation would be the best way. In some eyes, that would make America great again. You got whites that think that, blacks that think that, Asians that think that, Hispanics that think that. Some want it to be ran like prison in California, like in prison, the politics. They say that will make America great again. Is making America great again us? They always say at every election, and Donald Trump is key on this stuff. Can we get American-made products so we can not pay that much money? Everything is made out. Then we got to put tariffs and things over, and we got to do things. Well, this country don't like us. We got to shut them down, and you order from Temu and stuff like that. To Temu, shop like a billionaire. That shit takes like 4 weeks to get to your house if that tanker don't get hit by pirates. Can we get things made here in America for us? I know people are like, yeah, it's out of Trump and Kamala Harris. I'm gonna tell y'all, here in California, Harris has, she's made it very hard that, and we all know people can get a second chance. People have gone to jail. They've done certain things and they can get a second chance. She's made it very difficult for a lot of people here in California to have a second chance. It's all about throwing you in jail and things like that. Nothing wrong with being, being firm and hard, but we California, we ain't Texas now. Okay? We ain't Texas out here. And I'll tell you how tough she is here. That's going to be like a nationwide toughness thing there. Okay? Now, they said America was great when you can use FAG. You can call people that. You can say the word midget instead of small people. It's a lot of things we can't say anymore because they say America's not great. They say that America was great when we had men marrying men. Never. They say America was great when men just did not marry men. They say America was great like that. They said America was great when women did not marry women. They said America was great when it was strictly heterosexual and they had this big old dark cloud over everything else. They say that made America great, and we want that back. Because right now, I can marry a tree if I wanted to, and me and that tree can get married. Well, I can't because I'm married already, but you guys know, someone else who is not married can actually, because a tree, you got sunlight and water, it actually lives. You can actually marry a tree. Get that tax credit and everything for that tree. Some people say making America great again is putting back to the traditional roles that we had here in America. Some think that. Some think America was great when blacks only entertained and played sports. As you see, that's the slavery of modern day now. Okay? Some like it like that. Some like the term cakewalk. They like America great back then when the slave masters would have a night where the slaves would entertain them, and that's where comedy came in. The slaves would make jokes about the slave masters, and whoever won got cake. Some think making America great again would be using black people as strictly entertainment, or being Benson or Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince, being a butler, waiting on people, staying quiet in the back. Some people say make America great again by not having any woman be the president. Some say that, but I'll tell you this, Hillary Clinton came pretty damn close, but she was also Colin Powell. She was also Colin Powell, secretary, going and meeting with prime ministers and shaking hands. And she never wear a dress. She wears the man-woman suit. Some countries was like America was great when they didn't have a woman vice president, when they didn't have a woman shaking hands. Some of those countries tell that to our presidents that are running. Some people say, let's make America great again when families would come outside the house and actually speak to their neighbors. Can hang out, have block parties with your neighbors, sharing food. Hey, can you watch my kid? You go pick up the kids. You can actually give your kid a whooping. Some people say make America great again because you were able to spank and whoop your kid. Kids had more respect growing up because you got your butt whooped. And they turned out to be some pretty good people out there later on in life. They say, let's make America great again by giving everybody a chance to have that American dream. How are they going to do that when we go out giving everything to every other country? Having all their people come over here and we give them all the best loans and start their businesses and everything else. How is everybody in America going to be able to achieve that American dream? How? When you say, let's make America great again, what aspect are we talking about? Are we talking about having our dollar reign supreme up there? Don't know. I do know this, that if Kamala Harris wins, some aspects of America will be great again. Some won't. She will bring girl power unity into the United States. Remember the girl power for working, and, you know, what was her name? Dorothy Dandridge, was that her name? Who's the lady with the red bandana on, doing the muscle thing? What's her name? Remember the movie A League of Their Own? Something like that is going to happen, and that's going to be good. That will be good for America. I think it'll bring out more women who are really not that political to step up and speak up and do other things and really vote. I think you'll see minority women stepping up and speaking because they see someone that's like them. Now she's black and Asian, so it hits right there also. More people will go ahead and vote, men and women, but the woman vote will go ahead and kick on in. A bad thing would be that when she wins, or if she wins, the bad thing is this: everything and anything is going to be out there. Men playing women's sports all the way out. Now, I know we had the thing in the Olympics with the Italian boxer, but that was not a man. That was just a high level of testosterone, because everyone's not made with the same amount. She was able to have periods, okay, and have a baby. That's a woman. She's just hits harder and she's stronger than all the other ones. And the one from Taiwan also. Same exact thing. They have periods and they are able to have a baby. Those are women. So those women that got beat, they just felt a different power. But if Harris wins, you're going to see a lot of strange things going on in the street. What was the movie Will Smith was in with the orcs? With the orcs and the elves and all that other stuff, right? It's kind of gonna be like that. We got weird stuff rolling around. You don't know if you guys have seen The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Chronicles of Narnia, right? You had half men, half horses, and all type of stuff, like the Old Spice commercial. We might see stuff like that when Harris and them get on involved. I mean, they all look. And this is not just a US thing, it's a worldwide thing. I listen to AM radio all the time, and other countries around the world. New Zealand is going through this tough right now with abortion and same-sex marriages, and it's going on worldwide, and it seems like the countries all around the world are kind of going in the same direction. So it's gonna be crazy. But I do know that, you know, I have nothing against, you know, I have nothing against a man marrying a man or a woman marrying a woman. I just believe you shouldn't get them tax breaks and all that other stuff. I think it's just not a normal thing to do. That's just me personally speaking from how I was raised and my background. Now, I do know in towns, and I bring it up all the time, Sodom and Gomorrah, all that stuff was going on, and the devil likes to, that's like his cup of tea. The devil's cup of tea is having all this stuff going on because it goes against God. And to have a bunch of men out there dressing like cheerleaders in tutus, and women walking around and putting, you see how I got a goatee? Them putting fake mustaches on, but really, you know, wanting to look like a man. And the devil likes that stuff. The devil likes to see all that stuff. He also likes to see Hollywood. Okay? I want you guys to understand what Hollywood is and what that tree is all about. Okay? Go research the Hollywood tree and go in depth with it on how people like Merlin and all the other stuff learn about the Hollywood tree and how it's, you know, there and has magical powers and illumination and one of the things that the devil likes. I do know that by having some of these people get elected into the office, you will see a lot more devil work coming out. If you look at, you know, you look at the White House, or when they're doing their briefing, or when they're in the Senate and they're in front, those pillars and all that stuff is devil stuff, right? It's devil stuff. A lot of people don't know that, you know, you're saluting and things to devil stuff. To devil stuff. So when some of these people do get in office, you will see a lot of devil stuff out there. A whole lot more symbolism. We already have books of Damien and his friends in schools and all type of stuff. Some people say that that would not make America great again. But some people say that would be the perfect thing for America. We are already a melting pot. I don't know how big the pot is, but we are already a melting pot. Different nationalities, different cultures. Like you can actually be black, but be part of a different culture. You know what I mean? There's different cultures and things that we have going on here in America. And I don't want to be the country that spearheads and leads all of the weird stuff going on. And now people, if I say it's weird, don't get offended if I say it's weird. If you're gay and be proud that you're gay. Don't get upset that I think it's weird. If you get upset because I think it's weird, you really not a strong gay person. Stand up for what you got. I just think it's weird. The bathroom situations. I've seen people, men and women and transies go into the same bathrooms, and it's a family bathroom. Some of those family bathrooms have multiple stalls in there and things like that. I don't want to see a guy go in the bathroom with the little kid and all that other stuff. And I don't want someone that, you know, I just don't think that stuff is cool. They need to have just a bathroom for transies. Have one for men, have one for women. Family bathroom should be for a family. That's my partner, that's my spouse, these are my children. I don't think that makes America great. I think the old way makes it great. I think the old way does. Got too many people wanting to vote for and have all these new things and no boundaries. Everything is just like the NBA on what they say, positionless. They want everything to be free flowing and all this other stuff, and they want everything to go. Well, everything can't go. Some things just can't go. Now, with this election, I don't know if Trump will win, but he may. Trump helps out with business. He teaches you how to cheat too. But he helps out with business. Having your own business, making money and things like that. Maybe Trump feels that the way how he came up, America was great because everyone made money. Drug dealers made money. Freeway, Ricky Ross and all them dudes made loot. Made super loot. Maybe Trump wants to take it back there where everyone can make money. It's crazy. I want to tackle this fentanyl situation with the United States. It's crazy. While we got people marrying bushes and trees, we got people on their knees doing fentanyl, going crazy. They're mixing it with coke and meth. It's relatively easy to get on the street, the fentanyl. I really just see these candidates talk about let's make America great again when the junkies on the street were being helped with people, by people. And there weren't a whole lot how it is now. People were healthier. We have more programs out there as far as to help people with healthy eating and nutrition and all these other things. There was a time in America, man, we used to want to go to the park to get that free lunch because we outside playing all day. Parents back at home cooking food, cooking dinner in that crock pot, so it ain't gonna be ready until way later. You outside playing, you going to the park to get that free lunch and playing with your friends, eating apples and oranges and grapes and all that stuff and having fun. There was programs out there. There were a lot of food banks and more people were volunteering in things back then. Now people just volunteer just to get ahead in life, saying I volunteered, I'm better than you. There was a time where people just volunteered to volunteer to help people out. I want to see the president to be tackle this problem with the homeless situation, the housing situation, the looseness list of the pharmaceutical drug companies allowing all these high-powered drugs to enter the street so easy. All you got to do is bump your head and go to the doctor, and they just go pump you with something. They go give you a 3 months prescription, and then you go walk on out, and now you got super drugs that you out there doing on the street with everybody else. I don't understand when they say, let's make America great again. America will always have someone saying, let's make it great again. Let's get it how it used to be. Let's take it back to the old days. Ain't nothing like the old school. Ain't nothing like the old school. Let's take it back to the old school. Someone is always going to say that. There's going to be people from different parts and different times in history, different decades, that their decade was the best decade and they want to bring this stuff back. But once we go forward, they never go backwards with writing things. I want to get on this tax situation. I know you got to tax damn near everything, but can we ease up a little bit? Can we ease up so citizens can actually have a little bit to put back into the economy? I think that would make America great again by giving us U.S. citizens a break, kind of like how they do for the major holidays for you to go spend more money. All that money goes right back into the economy. Can we do things to give us Americans a break so that us Americans can start putting more back into the economy, putting more back into your community? Community sharing, community outreach, everything. I think to make America great again, we got to scale back on some of these things that we think is going to take us up in a way, because we're not going up in a way. Too many people can't do certain things and it's affecting everyone. And it's not making anything great or anyone great. I think that if we scaled back to help out the American population financially by giving us a break, more will go back into the economy willingly from people because now they're happier. I think that will make America great again. You'll have less road rage. You'll have less people, neighbors fighting with each other, like on neighbor wars. You'll see more neighbors communicating with each other. It'll open up a whole lot. It'll change the whole atmosphere of the United States. I think that would be the biggest change, because you cannot stop racism, prejudice, and bigotry. You are not going to stop any of those. People are stuck in their ways. You're not going to stop any of that. But I'll tell you this, while people are more happy, you'll see more people going to certain areas to go shop. Barriers will be brought down. People will be happy that they have a Chinese person moving on their block. They'll be happy the African guy from Ghana, his house smells like goat sometimes, he eats that fufu, but he invites you over to have some with him, and it tastes really damn good. Dip it in that sauce. It's good. It's good. Our economy now is jacked up. Our nation is jacked up. We have a snitch system. They say if you see something, say something, red flag, all this other stuff. But people are using those red flags on innocent people. Back in the day, if someone saw something, they go say something. Y'all seen Ray Ray last week? Y'all saw what he was doing? They go say something. Let's go get him help. It was like that. It was like that. The U.S. has lost its neighborly love, even though some neighborhoods still say that they are tight, tight knit. I would say that since being in the gig community, we drive a lot. All right? We drive a lot. We go into different communities, different areas all the time. In some places, you don't feel welcome, which is why I finally signed up for Hungry Panda. I want to go to deliver in strictly Asian neighborhoods, and I want to be able to speak to them, and I want to have the interaction. So those videos are coming up with Hungry Panda. Yes. I just don't know. Like, I watch videos of people going on rants about who to vote for, who not to vote for, and all this other stuff, man. And then they want to use the debate and let's make America great again. They want to use all this stuff, but TFT says we got to go back to the village days. Exactly. It takes a village to raise. We got to go back there. We got a lot of people that I'm watching these videos and them go live. Yeah, exactly. TFT. I'm watching these videos and I'm watching these people just try to talk about things, and they're really not coming out with anything that has substance that really makes sense. And I wish they would. And I wish they would speak on some of the things that I'm speaking about right now, because let's face it, America is America. The next day will be a different America. Well, not the next day. You know what I mean. The next 5 years will be a different America. The next 10 years is going to be a different America. More people are having babies. More people are coming over to the country. The country's going to be ran different. You're going to see people from other countries who have been here running for office and bringing in some of what their heritage is and things like. It's going to be a different America no matter what. It's always going to be different. I think the ideal of people saying, let's make America great again, is just a slogan. And I think it's just used to bring some, I would say, patriotism and some unity between Americans. And I do believe that Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Greenpeace, Independent Party, everything, everyone should have Make America Great. Don't use again. Just go with the MAG. Okay? Let's make America great. I love America so much that I'm afraid as a grown-ass man to go to certain countries because I see what happens. If you're an American, you got a price on your head. I'm not trying to go to the Middle East like that, G. I'll go, you know what? I take that back. I'll go to the Holy Land I'll go to the Holy Land, Jerusalem and all that, even though that's crazy. It's crazy fighting there. You got the Jews here, you got the Muslims there, you got the Christians here. It's crazy like that. You know? Going to Mexico is a little crazy. I got family that's been to Canada and things. I'll go to Canada. But, you know, I'm afraid to go to a lot of places because of, I'm American. I'm not African. Like they say, oh yeah, you're American, you black. You black American. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to go to these places. So I just say, let's just make America great so I can love the place where I live with all my heart. I don't have no problems going to other countries. There's just certain ones I just don't want to go to. For whatever reasons they are, the history, the violence, what goes on, all the corruptness. I see people that go travel around the world on YouTube on motorcycles and things, and they have issues just riding a motorcycle through because they have to pay a bunch of money just to go from spot to spot, and they don't know if their life is gonna be okay and all this other stuff, man. I just say, hey, I ain't gotta deal with that if we just let's make America great. Let's just have it be great. Not again. Let's just have it be great. From good to great. It's never gonna be the best. It's never going to be the best. Nowhere on earth is going to be the best. You make the best out of what you make it. But nowhere is going to be the best ever. That's not the way it rolls. So let's just make America great. Let's start paying more attention to the youth and the kids out there with school and programs and things like that. Nowadays, you got parents that are like 5 years apart from their kids, damn near. You got people having kids at 13 years old. And it's crazy. It's like, dang. Let's make America great. Put more back into the kids, the programs, things to help. How about make America great by having more trade schools out there, vocational, so people can actually go can go learn a trade. A trade that is going to be useful for what we have in America right now and the future. Those trade schools and things are like down. Everyone wants to be a video game player and things like that. People just want to go out and hold themselves. Well, I can be a hoe and make money. Dudes like, dang, I can sell drugs and be a pimp and make money. People just want to do stuff like that. You got people out there going and doing pranks, walking up to gang members and trying to prank them like they ain't gonna get shot one of these times or beat up to make money. That's stupid. There ain't no skill in that. There ain't no trade in that. What trade school do you go to do a prank on people that might beat you up and kill you? That's not nothing right there. What about trade schools? Plumbing is never gonna go out. Some people say, I don't want to be a dumb plumber. Yep. That dude in that $1 million home gonna need that plumber to come and unclog his stuff. Because he don't know how, because he a spoiled little baby. But enough of the make America great again. Sports-wise, America is always going to be great. We can never top that. We got some of the best food in the whole world. I'm talking about American food, people. Barbecue. Soul food. Whites and blacks do soul food, people. Creole food. Then we got our traditionals, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries, corn dogs, mashed potatoes, gravy, the turkey, the dressing, the ham. We got good pizza here. Good pizza, great pizza. We got great food in America. Great food, great sports, great entertainment. We got grizzly bears. Come on now. We got grizzly bears. We got good stuff here in America. We got Yellowstone and Yosemite and the Sequoia National Forest, and we got great stuff here in America. I love this place. I love it. I ain't got to walk outside to see that there's going to be 145 murders when I wake up in the city that I live in. This ain't like Juarez, Mexico and stuff like that. It's not. It's not like that. So I just say this, y'all. Get off the political thing without knowing what you're talking about and really think about what makes America great. And let's drop the A, because it's not again. We all got to live here together. This place has to be run the right way. So instead of let's make America great, great again, let's just make America great. I'll see y'all later.